Right now in drip, I see there as being two options. Option number one, cry into your soy frappuccino, sell your drip bags for peanuts and Cheetos, but still lurk in the Telegram group just hoping and praying that someone does something to pump your bags for you. Or there's option two, which is accept that we're in a bear market, accept that drip has been under attack from some bad actors, and accept that the Project Fear did work and encourage so many people to sell their bags for peanuts, but also look at the positives of this community and the fact that pretty much everything works except for the current investor sentiment. So for a lot of drip investors, in the words of Danny Dyer, their asses are flapping. But in case you didn't realise, I'm firmly in camp number two. And the reason I am is because risk money is patient money. I don't need the $5 from the Max wallet to take and put somewhere else. I can find that $5 from somewhere else, not a problem. I can look at the positives of drip, I can look at the community and what it's doing and what's coming and speculate and continue building my bags during this brutal bear market. For me, I would rather keep on doing that than suffer the regret if there's a turnaround in this project when the overall sentiment of the crypto market takes an upturn. And there are things I believe that the community can be doing right now. I did leave a tweet actually yesterday, which I'll leave up here, which basically outlines at these prices how easy it would be for a core community to take control of a large percentage of the circulating DEX supply. So around 2 cents, it would take about 1,000 investors. Bear in mind there's about 150,000 faucets. So only 1,000 investors to put in $100, or maybe 2,000 to put in $50. You could wipe 5 million drip off of the DEX and potentially cause a bit of a supply shock. But as always, people will try to find a reason why that's not a good idea. One of the most common replies I get to that type of comment is, oh, but you're going to end up being exit liquidity for the 17 million drip that people are holding in their wallets. Now, I don't disagree with that. But the thing is, if you've ever sold crypto in your entire life, someone has been your exit liquidity. There's no getting around the fact that you cannot do a thing about someone else's wallet. Apart from trying to hire a team to hack them, which I don't suggest, there's nothing you can do about other people's wallets. So the option that they're really putting forward is don't do anything and just accept that drip's 2 cents and going down and there's a huge circulating supply. That to me is not an option. So there will be people who want to exit at 10 cents, who want to exit at 15 cents, 50 cents, a dollar. There's absolutely zero you can do about any of that. Now personally, trying to control the uncontrollable is a terrible idea in life, and really it's about looking at the solutions. Yes, maybe there will be people that exit if there is a pump, but the fact of the matter is you've taken 5 million out of circulation and put it into the hands of people that want to build drip responsibly. And look, I'm not going to talk negative about anyone who wants to get out of drip, because it's a free world, we all have free will, and you should be able to do exactly what you want to do. But the thing is that we don't want people in drip that don't want to utilize drip as it was intended. So if they want to leave, I think that's a good thing. I don't see that as a negative whatsoever. So there has to come a stage where you can envision the drip price going up. If you're so worried about being exit liquidity after putting in $50, after putting in $100 extra, then you're kind of saying that you just want drip to stay the way it is or go down further. It makes absolutely no sense. So the other option is that we have to do stuff to pump the price and to hopefully secure the foundations, because if all that drip goes through drip drop draw, for example, that's going to be a huge deposit for the tax vault, and it's going to, at least momentarily, for a decent wedge of time, stop minting, which is something we have to do. So if you're so worried about the exit liquidity, then I don't really know what to say at this point, because it must mean you just want stuff to stay as it is, which I certainly don't. Now, I know a lot of people say price doesn't matter, but let's all be honest, we all got into crypto to make money, and right now a Max wallet is not changing anyone's life. So I'm not losing because I'm not selling, and I don't need to sell right now, because, as I said before, risk money is patient money. But at some point, everyone would love the price to go up so they can claim responsibly. I would like to claim responsibly if the price gets to a level that I'm satisfied with. So right now, instead of crying about it, instead of moaning about it, instead of selling my bags for pennies, I'm surrounding myself with problem solvers, people that are taking actionable solutions. There are groups like the Drip Warriors Telegram group. There are people like the Crypto Collective, where I'm an admin. There are people like Danny D and Crypto Lucky over the Alakazam show, who are looking for actionable solutions. And in life in general, not just in crypto, I like to surround myself with action takers and solution finders. And like I said before, I can be super patient about that. I'm not as desperate to get out, I'm not as desperate to sell as many people are. So I'm going to leave the links to those Telegram groups in my description. So if you want to join some groups that have some good vibes going, that are looking for solutions during this savage bear market, then jump over there and say hello. But moving on to my next point, this is a tinfoil hat warning signal. So if you've got a tinfoil hat, I suggest you put it on right now. Now, in my opinion, if you think things are bad in the crypto market right now, I think things are going to get a whole lot worse come the end of September into October. Now, I can't fully discuss the reasons why I think that, because I do actually like having a YouTube channel that isn't banned. And I do want to say this is not financial advice, but I do think there's going to be a massive buying opportunity at some point in late September into October, where there's, let's call it, an event may occur in the political or in the financial world that could have a negative effect on the markets. Now, it's only negative if you're not looking for red candles to buy. I'm personally holding back some capital in case this happens. I did buy some XRP today at 49 cents after selling it at $1. So I've just bought back all the XRP that I sold and had some left on top, which is great. So red candles are opportunity in my opinion. That used to be the case for pretty much everyone in crypto, but in drip right now, everyone is selling the red, which is obviously adding that huge amount of sell pressure. But as I said before, it's probably not a bad thing to get people out that don't want to be in drip, and hopefully at some point replace their share with the share of maxis or new investors that want to come in when they see some green candles after some of the community initiatives. So with a potential bull market coming in 2024, 2025, not guaranteed of course, but it's cyclically what we're all expecting to happen, and it may well happen. I'm preparing for it in case it does. I do get comments where people love me to remind the drip community about some of the stuff that's coming in the future. So we have Drip 21, we have Reservoir Layer 2, we have Scratchies, and we have things like Drip Pot Luck by Danny D and Crypto Lucky, which is coming out actually this week, from what I can gather, which is going to be an awesome utility for drip. So there's tons and tons of stuff coming. I'm super excited about it. There is some other stuff as well, but I'm not going to mention that until I've looked into it. But there are people building for drip during these most brutal times. I do want to give a shout to some of the negative Nancy's that have been going around in the Telegram groups, sort of, you know, just being totally negative. But I'm not going to call them fudders, because some of them do have some legit points, and drip is not perfect. Nothing is perfect. And even for me, I do see, for example, having a higher bar to entry to open a faucet, maybe 10,000 drip at these prices, is a more realistic level of entry. I think having 10 drip right now at 2 cents is ridiculous. So hopefully that's going to be something that gets discussed in the upcoming DAO meeting. I've heard some people in the community say that is on the agenda, and I think that would be a good start. I'm not saying it's going to change everything for drip, but I'm saying it would add a little bit of buy pressure and maybe add another foundation to the project. And I know people are still pumping the reservoir. I'm adding to the reservoir as well. Super important. Never been discussed enough. Never needed to be discussed that much. And I think it's about time that action is taken in those areas to build these foundations as well as we can during bear markets, which is never easy. Risk capital is an all-time low, and people's confidence in crypto in general is rock bottom, as can be seen in some of these random top 100 coins here. I'm just going to put the chart up here actually. The charts look shocking. The charts are massively down from their all-time highs. But as we know, crypto is an absolute roller coaster, and that's kind of why I like it. You have the potential for big losses, and you have the potential for big gains, and you have the potential to do all of that within the space of 1 year. So I love the fact that crypto is kind of a little bit unpredictable. So talking of problem solvers, I'm going to be live tonight, 10:30 p.m. EST on the Crypto Collective live stream. I'm going to be streaming it from my account here as well. It was great to see so many people there last week. And of course, if you're around tonight, jump on, leave us a comment, leave us a question. We'd love to talk about it more on the show later on. Also, if you're not subscribed already, please rock bottom that subscribe button, show me some love in the comments, and rest assured I will love you long time if you do. So whatever you're doing today, whatever you're working on, hope you're staying bullish, hope you're staying hydrated, and I'll see you all in the next video.